Alright, I think we're set, pretty much. Power, let's do a screenshot here. Post signings month 2. Alright. Let's see if Seattle can catch up. Well, keep up, really, because they're up. Alright, so that's, what, 51 games? We have 25 games to be played. To be on the lookout for the final playoff spot. Pretty much. And then the playoff buys, the first round buys. Maybe Boston can squeeze in. Let's see, we're gonna do 1 week. So let's do Alt. W is 1 week, right? Okay. I forgot to check this. Montreal. Is he online? If he's not online, he is not, right? I'm not gonna ping him now. No. Alright, let's see Montreal. Need to release 1. Just gonna release Alex Washington, really. All right. I think we're ready now. So let's do this. 1 week. And we have teams securing playoffs. New York up 4 games ahead of Seattle now. Seattle was struggling in this first week. Schedule. They lost to New York. They beat Houston, but they lost to Sacramento, to Miami they lost, and yeah. Lost 3 games. New York on a 9-game win streak. Shirts, yeah. Let's see here. They beat Seattle, LA, Dallas, Boston, like 3 of the top 5. Phoenix, Brooklyn. Any Miami games? No. Alright. So now we have Seattle and LA 1 game within. Dallas, Miami, one game separating them as well. Boston 2 games only, 2 games behind Miami for the final playoff spot. Minneapolis tied with Sacramento. Washington falling 3 games behind. So I think they're all gonna make the playoffs. So what is gonna be uncertain is the seeding. Las Vegas, yeah, indeed. Indeed. Do they even have their own first? They do. They at least you have your own first. It's not swapped. Wait, it's swapped, right? Yeah, because he has it, it's swapped. Alright. So that's what, 58? Gradient not saying the same thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like what? They have a decent net rating as well for these bottom teams. Like they're good enough as per their team rating for a number 8 seed. Let's take a look here. That's what, 58 games played? Not many injuries either. Watson played 9 games. Wolford 10. Will they reach 1100? I don't think so. I'm on the big screen. Oh, nice. Hello, Grady. Hello, Grady lady. They are not. Oh, look, it's the Naruto soundtrack again. Anyways, 7 more days. She has all back. Nice, nice. Hope she's excellent. Feeling excellent. Timor is an all-time low. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna live stream definitely some of those games. So that's what 18 more games left. 1 more week. Wait, 1 more week. Right, that's Dallas and Boston securing the playoffs as well. New York now 5 games ahead. Still haven't quite clinched the #1 overall seed. LA. Oh, they jump ahead of Seattle. Seattle is now in the 3 spot. Miami jumps ahead of Dallas. Dallas falling out of the top 4. Boston still 2 games behind the #5. Montreal. Minneapolis now 29 wins. 2 games ahead of Washington. Washington somewhat catching up. New York has lost a game. They lost to Miami. 114 to 111. 3-point win here for Miami. Breaking New York's maybe even 11 game win streak. Law Jr. with a double-double there. Irfan Kennedy with a double-double of his own. Yeah, at least you've secured the playoff spot, barring an injury. Shouldn't be any injuries though. Where are the news? League news feed. No big injury as I think they would show up. Maybe not. Rivera is out for Dallas. 5 more games. That's horrible. What? That's 65 games. That's 11 more games to be played. Let's start doing 1 by 1 now. Oh, Jamon Carter out 7 more games for Seattle. That's why they're down. He already missed 4 games. Right, let's do day by day. That's LP. All right. 1 more day. Chicago secures a playoff spot. Seattle loses 2 in a row. Now 1 game ahead of Miami. Miami looking to catch up to the #3 spot, and they probably will do so. LA moving 2 games ahead of Seattle. Can't quite catch up to New York. Boston 1 game behind Dallas. Now Dallas missing Rivera. Getting interesting here. Minneapolis also lost a game. They will be in danger of missing the playoffs now. Montreal and Sacramento tied. What happened here? They lost to Sacramento. 119 to 117. Daishawn James with the game winner at the buzzer. Would be cool if Kobe Orte played after that comment. Alright, 1 more game. So this is what? 10 more games. Okay, I gotta click it again. Okay, 1 more day. New York winning it again. Seattle losing 3 in a row. Miami tying Seattle right now. Seattle winning the tiebreaker so far. Dallas finally winning a game. Boston is on a 5-game win streak. John Kennedy, 15 points, 10 assists. Let's check the rest of his stats. 2 steals and a block. Not bad. Taking over after Racine Sarr left. And Minneapolis winning finally a game. Breaking their loss streak. But Washington is not stopping soon. Yeah, I mean, Minneapolis can't lose pretty much. Houston, Vegas, Phoenix, Brooklyn, and Memphis have already been eliminated out of playoff contention. 9 more games. Charlotte can hypothetically make it, but probably won't. Philadelphia is probably going to be the next one to secure a playoff spot, along with Vancouver. 1 more day. And New York wins their 5th in a row. Seattle loses their 4th game in a row. They could even drop out of the top 4 entirely. Carter is out for 4 more games. Dallas 1 game now behind Seattle. Boston has finally lost a game. Boston has lost to Chicago. 104 to 103. What a nail biter here. No game winners. And Chicago without Simpliavides. So Miami moving to the other side of the bracket from New York, sadly for the rest of the league. Breaking that tie. LA, 3 games ahead of Miami, keeping that home court advantage so far. And New York has secured number 1, right? No, they just secured the first one by. Z is the number 1 overall. Sacramento moving up to the 10th spot. The 10th spot is the 7th seed and the 2 seed. Both Minneapolis and Washington lost their games. It'll be interesting to see if they play against each other. Oh, New York, Minneapolis, not looking good, not looking good. And Miami, they're playing each other here. No, never mind, that's past. Vancouver, Vegas, New Orleans, Philly, Brooklyn. Okay, never mind, never mind. Skip to playoffs right now. No. Alright, remember when these were tied? But at least it's close from 8 to 11 now. Sacramento will probably finish with it where they belong, according to the net rating, the margin of victory. Charlotte still not mathematically eliminated. Philadelphia probably about to secure a playoff spot, and they do so along with Vancouver. New York breaking the 60 wins mark for a single season. LA and Miami all winning, and Seattle finally winning a game. Dallas winning, so basically the top 6 all won their games. The difference remains the same. There is, what, 69? That's 7 more games to be played. And Minneapolis and Washington both lost. I mean, Minneapolis played New York. Washington played Boston, yeah. The top 6. Game number 70, and New York wins their 7th in a row. LA loses, and Miami wins their 6th in a row, catching up to only 2 games behind LA. Seattle winning their 2nd game in a row. Is Carter back? No, but Lukasz and Carter will miss the next 3 games. Carter will be back after 2. So they're in danger of losing out to Dallas and dropping out of the top 4. He's here. Staying for Seattle. I mean, this is probably optimal for New York, but I don't know how optimal it is. Like, they contained New York pretty well. Well, not here. There was 1 game. Okay, only 1 game. First game of the season, 98 points. Never mind. 1 of 4, pretty much. Alright, next up. Minneapolis won. They beat someone. They beat Vegas, so that's pretty good. Washington lost their game, so now they're back to being 2 games down. 6 more games to be played in the season. Dallas 1 game behind the playoff bye and facing New York. So the 4 or 5, they basically both face New York, unless Boston has something to say about it. And there were some changes. Seattle jumping up to 3. Miami losing their game. This is huge. And Keith Januszka will miss 10 more games. If Miami finishes with the 4 seed, Miami and New York will be on the same side of the bracket. Miami losing to Boston. Januszka getting injured in the game, and they do lose. Holy crap, that overtime against Memphis. That's Boston, never mind. So what was I going to look at? Up. The schedule. Right. They are facing Dallas, LA, Seattle. 3 of the top 5, I believe, right? Yes, 3 of the top 5. And Boston now. Very tough schedule for Miami. Things are looking grim for New York as well as Miami. LA pretty much securing the number 2 spot. Can Dallas catch up to Miami though? Dallas facing out. Oh, right. Not looking great. They could probably beat Sacramento. Rivera is back from his injury. Minneapolis 2 games ahead of Washington. Should be safe. That's what, 6 more games? Should we live sim this? Miami, Dallas? Yes or no, quickly. Yes. All right, let's do it. Quick live sim right here. I can see the team rating here. Interesting. I know the first, Dallas with a 3-point lead. No one so far in Miami in danger of falling out. Patterson 11 points. Rivera struggling, although not really taking many shots. Never mind. Montalvo 4 points, 3 rebounds, 0 blocks. How's Clevin doing? 0 blocks as well, but 1 steal and 1 rebound. At halftime, though, Miami with a 61-55 lead, 6-point lead right there. Irfan keeping them alive, 20 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. 12 points from Strawada. Not bad, not bad. Clevin is struggling, and he does have 4 fouls. 3 fouls off the bench for some repos at halftime as well. Dallas not so much in foul trouble. Montalvo keeping Clevin in check. End the third, and Miami with a pretty comfortable lead. And it looks like they will overcome Dallas, and Dallas will fall out of the playoff by a picture. 16-point win for Miami, despite missing one of their starting players, Keith Januszka. 64 overall. Not bad, not bad. One day. New York winning their own game. Miami. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Seattle also won, right? Right, so they're still tied. Oh, so they were tied last time as well. So it was pretty much random who's going to be the 4th seed. Let's hope that it doesn't end like that. Dallas 2 games behind the 4th seed. And who's the number 6 seed playing? So the number 6 is all the way on the other end. Probably has a better shot. Yeah, so the number 6 is actually... The 6th seed is way better than the 5 seed. I feel like. Washington is still 2 games behind Minneapolis. Sacramento pushing up for the at least 9 seed. So that's what, 62 games? 4 more games, right? 76, yep. Should have watched a game live, but Miami loses their game. We should have watched that one. Damn, I forgot about it. They have a tough schedule. They lost to LA 121-97. Probably would not have been fun to watch. Anyways, Darko with 37 points, 19 and 12 from Budris, 11 and 11 from Xabi Angulo. Irfan with 11, 8 and 31, 8 and 6. Couldn't quite pull it off. And now Miami's 1 game behind. However, Dallas could make it into the top 5 yet again after they win against, and I mean, shouldn't count out Boston either. 3 games left. Anything's possible depending on how these games do. Darko should have, I mean, he would have left Mini by now. They beat Sacramento. And Minneapolis basically almost guaranteed to make the playoffs. They just need 1 more win or Washington loss. And Washington lost 6 games in a row. Oh no! Whoops. That's like Dungeons and Dragons stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, everything's fine. Whew. Nothing is lost. Thank you, autosave. So, let's not misclick. Should be an interesting game. Seattle, Miami, right? Hey! That's basically... And this one is also important, so we should watch New York, Boston first, I guess. Because this is a direct fight for the 3 seed. First quarter, New York up by 9 points. Oh my god, what is this? D'Andre Bro with 20 games. Oh wait, what? That's 76. 3 more games. 4 including the All-Star break. 5 more games including the first round that New York is gonna skip. So Bro is gonna miss 11 games of the playoffs. He's probably back for the semifinals. Yeah. Turner should be back during the first round, but Bro, it should be easy for them to get past the first round. Halftime, New York still with a comfortable lead. Ryan Williams missing. I thought that was a plus, but yeah. Not important anyway, all the way at the bottom. 8-point lead for New York. Boston catching up in the third quarter here, taking the lead actually. 17.7 assists from Kennedy along with 6 turnovers. It doesn't matter, it's working. McDonald 12 points. Is New York gonna lose this one? Can Boston catch up to the top 4? This is a super low scoring game in the fourth. And 5-point lead here. Kennedy with a 3-pointer. The dagger, it's good. 106-98. Timeout New York. Claude Jr. misses 50 seconds to go. Boston securing the win here pretty much. Kennedy blocked by Murphy, but it's half a minute remaining. Corey Rice slams it home with 27 seconds to go. They should foul someone right away, but they do not. They lost and throws a 3-point attempt, which he luckily misses. Claude Jr. defensive rebound. 3-pointer. Bricks it with 9 seconds to go, and that's pretty much it. No overall drop. No. So Boston actually upsets New York, breaks their win streak. Well, actually they lost 2 in a row. Huh. Seattle winning 5 in a row. Let's see how they're gonna do here. What else? So Boston tying Dallas. We're not gonna watch Dallas. We're gonna watch Seattle, Miami. Unless you guys want to watch Dallas after this one. Seattle with a 2-point lead here. Seattle trying to guarantee. Well, they can't quite mathematically guarantee it, but 2 games ahead of Miami is going to be huge. At halftime, Seattle with an 11-point lead here. Dominique Astaham is a fresh injury for Seattle, so Seattle without one of their starters as well, and a really good defensive player. Racine Sarr, 14 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 16 points from Gerald Hillsman. Leading the way for Seattle. Irfan really struggling, only 8 points at halftime, 17 points from Clevin, along with 8 rebounds, only 1 block. 13 points from Victor Winston. End of the third. Miami somewhat catching up, winning the third quarter by 8 points, 35-27. Can you actually rest all my starters? Yes, I can after I finish this. Seattle up by 4. Completely capable of blowing this lead. And they might just do so. 16 points from Sarr with 2 minutes to go. 105-103. Seattle lead has been cut down to 2 points. 22 points from Irfan Kennedy. Almost a triple-double as well. 9 assists and 8 rebounds. Miami fighting back. 20 points, 14 rebounds from Clevin Winston with 20 points. 4 fouls, so he's in some danger here. But in even greater danger, Gerald Hillsman with 5 fouls. Throw a mid-range shot to tie the game 2 minutes ago, and the game's 105-105. Alright, we're gonna go 1 minute ahead. And both teams only scored 2 points. Storazinski for the lead. The shot rims out, 58 seconds to go. Irfan Kennedy rebound. On the other end, gets fouled with the end one. 109-107. Chance to make the 3-point play here. Dixon. Foul number 2 for him. And converts the end one. 25 points and 10 assists. He has achieved the double-double at least. 1 more rebound and he's got the triple. Non-shooting foul on Clevin. Clevin with 4 fouls now. David Dixon low post shot to bring the game within 1 point, but he misses. Julian Nance rebound for Miami. Clevin Fleming always for a shot at the rim and slams it on Racine Sarr. 2-time defensive player of the year. Sarr, the Tsar. 112-107. Miami lead. 28 seconds. What can Seattle do now? Racine Sarr shot at the rim, but he misses. So many misses for Seattle. Only 2 points scored by Seattle in the last minute and 40 seconds. David Dixon mid-range shot misses as well after grabbing the offensive rebound, but grabs his own rebound. Storazinski a 3-pointer to bring the game within 2 points, but he does not manage to do so, and Seattle blows a huge lead at halftime and allows Miami to catch up to them and tie their records 55-19. Oh man, let's finish this day. Dallas also lost, so it's practically random who is the number 5 and number 6 seed, and I feel like the number 6 seed has a way easier road. Vancouver and Minneapolis, the only negative margin of victories here, and Vancouver with the 7th seed. So congratulations to Minneapolis finally making it back to the playoffs. Montreal and Sacramento also tied, and Vancouver, Chicago, and Philadelphia tied as well. So this is what, 2 more games to be played. Let's rest New York's starters. At least rest. I mean, I can rest all 3 of them if you want. Which do you want? Do you want to rest Rice and Murphy? And minus those bottom 3. Alright. Anyone else to get rested? Or just Geyser? Great Eddie, Melvin, alright. Alright. There we go. No problem. So, New York, Dallas. Interesting. Miami, Charlotte. Seattle playing against Sacramento. Ooh, way tougher opponent for Seattle. This one isn't going to be so interesting because of the resting players. So Dallas will get a free win here. Who's Boston playing? Boston is playing Vancouver. Right, Miami, Charlotte. Let's watch Sacramento, Seattle for. Or should we watch these, or just watch the final day? Final 2 days or just final day? What do you guys want? Just skip. All right. And Seattle wins, Miami loses. This is getting interesting. Dallas gets the free win. Boston gets the win against, I forgot whom. Sacramento, Montreal still tied. Chicago, Philadelphia still tied as well. So we have 3 ties in the playoffs. With the seedings uncertain. Going into the final day of the regular season. Will Miami finish with the 4th seed? Seattle needs to lose. Miami needs to win. Who are their opponents? New York versus Los Angeles. That's a non-factor here. Boston against Minneapolis. Boston fighting for the 5 seed. Seattle, Houston, and Miami, Chicago. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's still not secure for Miami either. Miami could fall all the way down to the 6th seed. Who's Mini playing? Mini Boston. Yes, we're gonna watch Mini. So we're gonna watch Boston, we're gonna watch Dallas, and then we're gonna watch Miami, and then we're gonna watch Seattle if Miami wins. If Miami loses, Seattle is guaranteed. So Miami could be the 6th seed. Alright, so first we go, let's just not misclick. Minneapolis, Boston. Alright. Alright. Minneapolis, Boston. After the first, Minneapolis with a 7-point lead here. Could they be breaking some dreams? Young Kennedy dreams. Hussein Taz, 12 points in the first quarter, 8 minutes. 40-year-old Taz. At halftime, he's got 15 points, and Minneapolis is down by 6 now. John Kennedy, 0 points, 0 for 7 from the field, but 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. And 1.5 game score, not bad, only -1. Doug Judy hurt, oh indeed. 10 points from Chad Parks, and Ryan Williams is basically leading the way for Boston to the second quarter comeback, 32-19. And with the third, and Minneapolis takes back the lead, 24 points. Hussein Taz, his potentially final game of the season. Well, final game of the regular season because he made the playoffs. So not quite in danger like last season of retiring. And missing his final game. Only 2 points from... Oh, Kennedy really choking here. Chet Parks has fouled out for Boston, so they're in deep trouble here. Until the final 2 minutes. And yeah, I don't know how Boston is going to make up 10 points in 2 minutes. Clayton Crawford, 23 points, 12 rebounds. Dawes not even in the game. 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 22 minutes played. 1 minute in, and that's a 16-point lead in Boston. God damn, Boston getting upset in Minneapolis. Or actually, I think this is the home side. 105-91 as Boston fails to go for the playoff by losing to the 12 seed. 24 points by Taz. Great performance here. John Kennedy 3 for 12, 4 for 11. Santa Rosa. Chet Parks 14 points, fouled out in 19 minutes. Boston could be the 5 seed still if Dallas loses their game. So where's Dallas now? Dallas, Vancouver. Okay, this is another tie, right? Vancouver, never mind, they broke that tie. Philadelphia and Chicago is the other one. Anyways, Dallas versus Vancouver. End of the first. Dallas with a 6-point lead, so Miami could fall down to the 5 seed, right? Chris Patterson, 10 points in the first quarter. 8 points from Giovanni Bidiasamuda. End of halftime in Dallas with a comfortable 20-point lead here. 16 points Patterson, 8 points Rivera, 9 points from Montalvo along with 3 rebounds and a block. 2 steals and 1 block for Patterson as well. End of the third, and yeah, they keep that 20+ point lead. Final 2 minutes. Dallas sealing the win and reaching Miami's record. Interesting indeed. Miami, oh my god, that could actually happen, couldn't it? No, it can't. The 5 seed plays the 11th seed or the 10th seed, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, it's happening actually. Never mind, I'm stupid. Right, I thought the 12 seed played the number 1 seed somehow. I thought the 12 seed was here. My bad. So Dallas winning thanks to Patterson's 21 points, 4 steals, 7 assists. 30% from 3. Somewhere CDLA. Hey, Breeze. Alright. Should we watch... Okay, so there's multiple scenarios here. Should we watch Seattle first? Or Seattle doesn't matter. We'll just watch Miami, right? Where are they playing? Seattle, Houston, Miami, Chicago. It's gonna be a good match, I think. It does? Oh, it does! It does! Right. Watch Seattle last. Oh god, yes. Wait, should we watch Seattle last or Seattle first? So right now the playoff picture is the worst for New York. Well, the 5 or 4 seed is both equally bad for New York. I guess we watch Seattle first. Okay, so this way we at least know they're going to be the 4th seed. If Seattle loses... Yeah. End of the first, and Houston with a 3-point lead. Seattle missing their best defensive player, I believe. And Houston, however, missing their best player, Tyler French. And they're still ahead at the end of the first. At halftime, Houston still with the lead. Kevin Simon got injured for Seattle. Seattle could drop this one. French. End of the third, and Seattle takes the lead. They never had it. 75-70 in this pretty low scoring game, but most of Seattle's games have been pretty low scoring games. 13 points from Jerry Cham, 11 points from Nick Williams. Oh, Nick Williams, right, the good rookie. 11-6 in 23 minutes. Jerry Chum. 8 points off the bench for Nathan Powers. For Seattle, 16 points from Jamon Carter, now in the starting lineup. Back in the starting lineup after getting benched for month 3, thanks to Astaham's injury. Sarah, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, and 4 fouls. And that's a 5-point lead. Not quite comfortable yet for Seattle to call it their game. Sarah with a double-double, but 5 fouls, in danger of fouling out. Carter, 3-pointer for the 9-point lead, and he misses. Let's go 1 minute ahead. Oh. Nas with 10 bits. Playoff bound, yeah. The streak lives on. Houston down by 5. Simon is hurt. I don't know if it's gonna break the sim if I check which injury it was. Actually, can I note here? No. No, he was just injured. Nas with a bit, celebrating. Alright, Houston down by 5. 25 points from Jerry Chum. 3 steals, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Not bad. Oh my, Cyril Dunn and Liberto have both fouled out. Can they still do it? 2 free throws for David Dixon, tries to make it a 7-point lead. Misses the first and makes the second. That's a 6-point lead, Seattle. Nathan Powers slams it home, 100-90. So David Dixon on the other end misses a 3-pointer. Nathan Powers, chance to make it 4 straight points for him, and he does. 2-point deficit now only for Houston, 39 seconds to go. Can they catch up and tie the game? Hillsman trying to say no, but he misses. 26 seconds to go. Will White with the rebound. Houston possession. Nathan Powers to tie the game, and it's an and one, and with a chance to take the lead with 22 seconds to go. Assisted by Jerry Chum. Nathan Powers off the bench, 18 points, 8 rebounds, unstoppable, 7 for 10 from the field. Seattle could entirely drop this one instead of securing the 3 seed. Nathan Powers misses the free throw, fails to convert the end one, and fails to give Houston the lead with 22 seconds to go. Carter, rebound, Seattle possession. Are they going to get fouled? At the buzzer, Gerald Hillsman for the win, and it's good, 103-100. Hillsman securing the number 3 seed. What a dramatic way to do it. Young Hillsman, 10 points in the end for him. His first 3-pointer made, and oh, what a 3-pointer of the game, I mean. 103-100. It's all over. Miami, she's celebrating the buzzer beater, but then realizing the buzzer beater means Miami is on his side of the playoff bracket. Seattle is securing the 3 seed. Gerald Hillsbang playing like his son will play in PGMDL. Exactly. No. Oh man. Yeah. What a game. They almost upset Seattle. Almost. So right now what remains to be seen is whether Miami will finish with a 4 or 5 seed. As we head to their game, missing Keith Januszka. Under the first. Final 2 minutes. Miami with a 9-point lead. Totally intentionally did this. Didn't misclick. Oh man. I need to learn these shortcuts. Alt Q. Alright. Impressive quarter, yeah. So impressive they had to separate it into 4 parts. Alright, Miami 9-point lead, 2 minutes to go. Pretty sure they've got this one in the bag. 1 minute later, yep, no one scores. Some insane defense is being played. 55 seconds to go, 8-point lead Miami. Miami possession. Clevin turns it over, Bradley turns it over. Irfan Kennedy misses the 3-pointer. Basil Manier. Oh, 11 seconds. Where did the time go? Holy crap. The lead is down to 6. Now not shooting foul on Taylor. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Miami securing the 4 seed. And we can safely finish the regular season. Irfan Kennedy will be the MVP, it seems. Mallory Darko will finish as the runner-up. Nick Kennedy is injured for Sacramento. That's a fractured foot. Luckily, no overall drop for the old man. But he won't miss the playoffs for Sacramento. D'Andre Bro, 17 more games, including the All-Star game. Fractured foot, 23 games in total that he will miss. No overall drop for him as well. Well, overall, okay. Valerio DePaul, after a, for some people, career-ending injury, for him, a minor bruise, torn ACL at age 23. He jumps back to 57 overall into the All-Star game. What a career. Corey Rice, his 17th All-Star, 16th All-Star appearance, most in league history. Rashid Rivera, after getting snubbed last season for some reason, makes it back to the All-Star game as well. Yeah, he's super good, despite his injury. Imagine without that injury. He lost 8 overall. Or 5. Right, he's here. Never mind. Not 8, not 5, 7. Taz, not an All-Star. Oh, yeah. He hasn't been an All-Star in a while, even despite his numbers. It is quite blasphemous, to be honest. He should have been even an honorary All-Star. I don't know if we can change that. Grant Gossett, his first All-Star appearance as well. Alright, let's check the awards. And Irfan wins the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, continuing the streak. Although it would have been cool if Darko won it this year. But oh well, it was pretty close, I think. Another Hussein Aidogdu winning Rookie of the Year. DePaul, 6th Man of the Year. Clark, Most Improved Player. Yeah, Taz is at 13. Now Corey is at 16, surpassing him. The league leaders, Kaiser Law Jr. almost breaking the 30-point mark for the second time in league history. Just barely missing out on it. There is Bradley, his 3rd assists title, I believe. Yeah, his 3rd assists title. 32, 35, and now 36. Wright's 1st or 2nd rebounding title? 1st. Blocks, Cortland Cave 2.7 and no one else above 2. Interesting. Clevin only 1.6. Irfan Kennedy averaged more blocks than Clevin. That's interesting. Stop, go away, highlight. 3.1 steals for Irfan. And 36 minutes played, the highest minutes per game averaged. So alright, that's 23.9 and what? Darko had more win shares, slightly more. But the estimated wins added, I guess, won it for Irfan. 2.9 more. I don't know. LA had more wins as well. So that went in Darko's favor, but not enough. Not enough. Alright, anything else to be checked? We got the playoff picture. Let's be someone outside of the playoffs for a bit. Phoenix. Yeah, the good old days of Melvin. So here we have Miami on the same side of the bracket as New York, so at least we will not be having the Miami-New York finals. Seattle or LA or Boston with a chance to make the finals here. What else should be seen? I mean, if they both make it to the semis, Dallas should be a very good opponent. Test him. Alright, I need to export.